Okay, I'll give you a little context about me. So, I am like not staying with my parents. So, per se, I'm running my own business. So, I stay with my brother, right? Like, I'm a 25, 26 year old person, and I stay with my brother. So, because I'm a person living alone from like away from my parents, controlling the diet or even cooking by myself was a very big challenge, honestly. So I think this challenge specifically has really helped me start cooking for myself, because before this I always felt I don't have enough time or I don't know what to cook. So I'll be very honest with you. My routine was starting with fruits. In the morning I used to just like ask my maid to chop things, right? So she chopped fruits, I eat that. Then she used to chop vegetables. I just used to eat raw vegetables in dinner because it was convenient. And for lunch, I just used to ask her to make two chapatis because she was just doing the extra stuff, not like being a proper cook. And when you have a cook, you have to manage groceries and like everything in the fridge and all. So I did not have time for that. But ever since this challenge started, I like really, it was amazing because I stuck to it for an entire month, even though some days I was not able to work out because of time. But I made sure that I stick to the three meals that I mentioned, and it was amazing, honestly, because I felt like I can cook in my given routine, and I can manage these things, and it was not so time consuming because right before this program I was following Sattvic movement for a very long time, like for almost 6 7 months. But I mean, I understood their principles and the root cause of where they're coming from, the whole Ayurvedic context that really inspires me personally. So, but the biggest problem is it's very difficult to keep up with the lifestyle that they want you to do. And given that you are a working person, you have to rush to office, you come late in the night, and the entire day you're in office. You can't have freshly cooked dough. You cannot have
Yeah.
freshly cooked chapatis. So that was something that I was feeling very disconnected to. But this time when I come here in this program, I felt like, okay, I can cook given my routine, and there are meals that can be healthy, balanced also, and I'm not starving myself with raw food and all of that. So it's been amazing.
That's amazing, amazing. And coming to the workout, how comfortable you were, or are you a beginner, or are you were doing workout before? What is your background, and how you felt after doing Half Life to Health workouts?
So, before joining Half Life Health, like I think almost a year back, I was doing very intense Pilates and aerobics. And I mean, stepper aerobics and Pilates. I was doing that, so I have a good stamina. But the problem is that for the past 4 months, I did not work out, and I completely lost touch out of just like exercise in general. So I genuinely wanted something easy enough so that I don't procrastinate, because if you start with something very challenging, then you do it one day, you do it second day, but third day then you feel like let it be, kal se karte
Right.
hain. So that was not there, because I knew that even if I wake up, the best thing about the workout was that it was not a very long 50 minutes workout that you made. It was sets, right? So in sets it's very easy to motivate yourself that okay, let me just do one more set, let me just do one more set. And even the sets are very like small time, they're like 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes. So
Right. Right.
even if you feel like ab nahi ho raha hai, you're like it's 2 minutes, let's do it. And when you start doing it, you end up doing 15 minutes. So
Right.
that was amazing. And in terms of the complexity, actually I loved it, because few days it was complex and few days it was very simple. So I mean, it was overall well balanced. And I loved the warm up and the cool down, because usually what I have observed, I have done multiple workouts, like I've tried a lot of workouts, yoga and everything, right? But the one thing that I really liked about your warm up was that it was very it is very old school. It's very simple. Like, right in the warm up when people ask you to just start by jumping, jogging, it becomes very difficult because you're right, up from your sleeve and you cannot keep up with it. But with your thing, I think it's very simple, because you actually first, warm up your muscles, and then you actually start sweating up and warming up your body. So that's amazing.
Uh, Very nice to hear. Thank you for sharing this. The third thing I will ask about, how do you find the whole group, WhatsApp group, and the whole support which was provided throughout the program?
So, Overall, I really liked, that. I mean, hats off to you guys. I genuinely don't know how you do this, because even I run community sessions and, live courses, bootcamp courses, but I know that keeping the engagement is the most challenging part when it comes to, such courses, especially when there are no live classes, right?
Right.
So people do it every day. And when we asked out, you were there for us. So it did not feel like we are doing a recorded sort of a thing. It felt like it's almost like a live thing that we are doing, where people are there right when we need them. And hats off to Smita, because she was right there every time we texted. I think we really troubled her a lot in the past 1 month, our entire batch. We had so many queries, but she was always there. When we texted you or Nanda, you guys were always there. And Nanda was really motivating about logging in, although sometimes I procrastinated, but she was behind our back, that
Right.
you log your weights, all of that. And yeah, I think all three of you guys make a great team, and you're very good at supporting people. In fact, one very small thing that I want to share is, whenever we send a message, you just react to it. So it feels very seen and heard. You get
Right.
that social validation, and you feel
Right.
like, okay, I'm a part of a live course, live
Right.
program. That was great.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. At the same time, we understand we are just building up. We are just starting. There is a long way to go for us as well.